evident line tradition to the founder of Uber Eats edition, Doug Jones, which we scanned yesterday, and this is Laguna Beach and the business, of course. If we talk about this, yeah, this is found in USA, right? So if this is in USA or in any other beach or in Philippines, then that is an overview, of course, overview sketch of the work which we are finding here in Philippines. Of course, that is the previous count of that area, and then this is Philippines, Laguna Beach, and then here that is Bank London also, and then is also found somewhere here, Laguna Beach, which is edition here. It's found also here in California. And then let's go and see if that is me, my network and my teacher. Of course, that is here, and then in California you can see in the pit. This is Laguna Beach in California. Of course, that is brief illustrations of the Laguna Beach. And then overview, that's London, Ontario. And then this bank, of course, that's where we're speaking right now. Okay, and then our locations, and then that is our company logos. Now let's just see here what we have. And if we talk of course, Laguna Beach is from Equatorial Sudan. That is around Juba, Sudan area here. Then Uganda into the Kenya side here. So he's not beyond, he's just Sudanese. And then for Tank, of course, for Jumdeng, we face the problems, and then we cannot locate this guy on Google properly because his name and the business is not there. But for Lagu Angel Jones, that's the business. And then for Uber, we have Uber as well. It's called the same Laguna Beach, of course. And then if we talk of the vehicles, this was the vehicle I was driving when I was staying at his homes. Of course, the wife and the children, we went and we become using this kind of a vehicle. It's called Plemo Breeze, like this. The year of the vehicle is 1997, but it's a very old vehicle, so that's why. And then if you look here, this is the insurance companies that insure the vehicles I was driving when I was with the families, with his families. We were residing with the families. So we live here in London with the families, Bull Street, and then we were in Gippsland, and then that's when the families relocated also to Windsor, and then Windsor is by USA border. And then yeah, that is just overview of the overview. Of course, if we tackle this side here, and then can tell you briefly what we have here. So on overview and on the illustrations with the Deng Jones, I really have no idea, no conclusions there. So Laguna Beach, that's why you can see is in California. So that is the areas, of course. If we go now with the map, and then we zoom it, and then we zoom the map, can tell you that is in California, of course. Is a small territory or something very small there. I'm not too sure what capacities and what cities how they were having there. I really have no idea. So that is just a demonstration of that case, because the vehicle broke, and then the vehicle broke down, and then it caused me accident. So I wasn't in good hand with the families. Of course, those guys, we were yelling too much, and then the insurance companies, which I saw you there, of course, they in Mississauga, and then they refused to fix the vehicle. But the families of the Uber went on the backlog, and then to my insurance company, they book the vehicle, and then they repair the vehicles. They claim to me, yeah, the vehicle is now addition. Let me pay addition, 7,000. Well, the insurance and them, they went, and then they work that order. And then this is now Philippians. You can see there, this is in Philippia, okay? Laguna Beach, which is in Philippia, okay? So Philippian can be found alongside addition, alongside this kind of area. This is Australia, this is Philippian, this is Africa here. So if you look here, North America is all the way here. This is North America here, and then South America, Brazil, and then on vis-a-vis, and then to this Arab world up here, and Russia. Okay, so that is just to do with that. And then for Denk, I think the business of Denk is not really very hard, because for them with this Uber and then the Uber, I think is and the Denk, they are not easy to be traced, because their business is within this area here, Sudan, and is within Africa. So they went, and then they are rushing here. They're working within this area. So that's why their business is within this line. So if you see here, this is their cut. So the guy now remove his name almost away from the areas. You cannot longer catch that guy, and then it is no longer hard. So for Uber, that is the same like Angelo Jones, of course, which we demonstrated there, and then so of course the vehicles, the motor vehicles, of course, which we talk of, the years. So basically, so that is the overview to overview, because I was physically also a driver, and then I physically also invest money there. But the money I invest is also addition, is also a loss, a big loss there. I invested money on insurance, I invested money on fuel, also invested money on down payments. So all those money, of course, they are lost. But that's why for me, I already forget about the vehicle, even I'm not checking the order, but I'm just reviewing and scanning for this and for anything, because here, we have these people. Why are they coming to always to my areas? Why are they doing what do they need? They were saying, do I have a family here in London that I know? And yeah, so if of course I have families. I told them, that's the only families here I know, the family which we've been sharing the vehicles with. And then those are the families, I think, whatever they're in London, and then whatever they're in Calgary, and then we share vehicles, and then I was in their households, and then I'm no longer in their households, and then I live in these kind of areas, and then by myself now, and then I don't know what is happening and what is there, because now the vehicles which is already damaged, the guy went and fixed it on the backlog, and then give it back to that families. The families, they went with the vehicle they relocated from London to another city. That was 10 years ago, I think. That is the year 2007. So they are not in London. Even before I was surgeoned, before they put me surgeries. So that was after, they put me surgeries, and then because so that I cannot be able to bridge with them anymore, and then I will be able to concentrate and do my own jobs. That's why I was on surgeries, and then for that purpose in 2008, and then that's when I returned back to London, and then I'm myself. So if it comes to this one, to Laguangel Jones and the families, I don't know them. Even Laguangel Jones, I don't know him. Even Oba, I don't know him. Even which other person, I don't know them. What I know here is my business and myself, and of course that is majorly for that purpose of the scan. If it comes to any other question, of course we are there certainly to summarize, if it comes to that understanding and capacities. Otherwise, vis-a-vis 181, 301 cases for that. So overview to overview, of course, me, Wayne Hassan does it all.